We made it aboard the submarine. They put us in here to keep us safe. What we need is a distraction. That'll do.
Armer Ludwig, wärst du nur an Land geblieben!
Affirmative. Wait for our signal. There'll be a boom. The PT boat's out of depth charges, so we need to scuttle the sub ourselves. Fire a torpedo, then meet me in the conning tower. I'll get the escape trunk ready. And we need to hurry. German destroyers are on their way. Good luck, Lieutenant!
Lieutenant, it's Ollie. I'm on the internal comm system. Here's the plan, Lieutenant. We're gonna use one of their own homing torpedoes to sink the sub. First things first, you need to launch the torpedo. Lieutenant, you need to find something that can make a loud sound. All right, Lieutenant. Time to make some noise. More, Lieutenant! Bang it down, Lieutenant! Louder, Lieutenant! Bang it now, Lieutenant! Great job! Torpedo is coming back! He's getting closer! Brace for impact! Lieutenant, are you okay? The sub is filling with water. You need to hurry. Keep an eye out for any Nazis still alive on board. Lieutenant, you need to find 2 rebreathers. One for you, one for me. We need them to get out of here. Meet me up in the conning tower when you're done.
The escape buoy. We need to get to the surface before the destroyers arrive. Were you able to get the rebreathers, Lieutenant? Hope these work. I hope there aren't any Nazis left on board.
Thank you, Minot, for joining us on this operation. Minot has been coordinating with the Norwegian resistance, whose help is critical for this mission. The four of you will drop deep inside Norway, in the Telemark region. Once you take out the German garrison, you'll make your way here, to the Norsk hydro plant. This is where Nazis are making ingredients for something called an atomic bomb.
Atomic? Meaning it's super tiny?
Quite the opposite, I'm afraid. Your transport for Norway leaves at 0500. Disrupt their operations, capture the intelligence, then blow the place to kingdom come. Dismissed.
Wait, isn't Norway really cold?
This mission was jointly planned with the OSRD, the Office of Scientific Research and Development. Before you blow up the hydro plant, they want you to grab the Nazis' atomic research. Since the Chatsworth girl is on a mission, our old friend Jimmy Patterson will be flying you on his C-47. The four of you will parachute into the Telemark, and after you find each other, you'll connect with the Norwegian resistance. Well, this is quite the treat. Your friend Marcel made this custom for you in his workshop. Talk about something that goes boom. It's easily the most lethal sidearm we have at close range, though it comes with a massive bullet spread. There's also an intense kickback when firing quickly one-handed. Either hold it with both hands while firing, or take a short pause between each shot to account for the recoil. Spent shells can be ejected by simply jerking the weapon in any direction. After new shells are loaded, the barrels can be reset in the same one-handed way. Be on the lookout for the Superintendent's office. The research that OSRD is looking for is probably in his safe.
Huxley? Who's that?
While I've heard whispers that the American atomic program is much further along, we can't let the Nazis come close to learning the secrets of the atom. Imagine the horror of putting an atomic weapon on top of a V-2 rocket.
Huxley? Who is that?
Consider everyone at the facility hostile, Lieutenant. Even the grad students.
Huxley, who is that?
Once you destroy the facility's generators, you'll only have a small window of time before the local garrison pours in. Expect a heavy firefight. Use the environment to your advantage. The Germans have set up outposts in many of the mountain caves. Lots of icicles and stalactites with pointy ends.
Huxley? Who is that?
Some members of the German Alpine garrison were on the national ski team before the war. Be careful if you run into any of them.
Huxley, who is that?
You'll be up against some of the Third Reich's best Alpine troops. They've been training in the snow for years.
Huxley? Who's that?
It's quite chilly in Norway this time of year. Nothing like Abilene, Texas, I'm afraid. Don't worry, Sergeant. The sewing brigade made you an extra warm coat. Sabotaging the hydro plant's generators is key to keeping the plant from ever being operational again. A generous application of dynamite should do the trick.
Huxley? What is the lieutenant looking at?
The Norwegian resistance will have all the supplies you need waiting for you after you drop in, including heavy weapons and explosives.
Huxley, what is the lieutenant holding?
This is a scale model of the atomic reactor the Germans have on site. The folks in OSRD say to keep away from it. Otherwise, and I'm quoting them directly, you will potentially glow in the dark and most likely die a horrible death. Be careful. This is the communications tower you'll climb to sabotage their radio relay. Be sure to try out the full-scale mock-up in the practice area. It's critical you disrupt the German communication network. Otherwise, the hydro plant will be crawling with Nazis before you have a chance to blow anything up.
Huxley, what's the Lieutenant holding?
The Nazis are manufacturing something called heavy water, which is the key ingredient in their atomic program. You need to destroy every last drop they have. To be thorough, I recommend blowing up their entire warehouse. Intelligence photos show the hydro plant has an extensive pneumatic tube system. Knowing how to use it might come in handy.
Huxley, what is that?
Before you sabotage the hydro plant, you'll want to disrupt German communications. Changing the frequency on this radio relay will delay the local garrison's counterattack.
Huxley, what is that?
Because you'll be up in the mountains, you'll have the opportunity for an alpine infiltration on skis.